Welcome to Echoes of My Imagination. My name is Tracy Lee. Sit down, relax, and let me tell you a story. Today's story is called The Rainbone Dancer. Some dance to feel alive, some dance to remember the sky. This was one. Born between storms in the lush wind-scoured wetlands of Zarel, storms were not feared, they were courted. The people of this place danced beneath lightning as a form of worship and rain binding. It was in such a storm between twin thunderclaps that Saela was born. Her mother was a rain seer, her father a bone flute carver. The midwife claimed she came into the world spinning, her tiny limbs turning in the amniotic waters like reeds in a current. The rain outside stopped the moment she cried, and started again the moment she stilled. Her bones had an odd quality from birth, porous but strong, almost resonant. When she laughed, the hollow of her chest echoed like a drum. She was said to be storm-struck, claimed by the sky rhythm. By age 4, she could match her heartbeat to distant thunder. By age 6, she danced rain back into dry fields, not metaphorically. Her movements tapped into something the elders called the striding pulse, a force believed to underlie weather, emotion, and spirit. When Saela moved with it, clouds stirred, birds circled lower, frogs emerged from deep mud. At night she walked the sleeping marshes and listened to the calls of bones buried long ago. Bone whispers, her father called them. She began stringing bone flutes from ancestral fragments and playing songs that had no composer, only feeling. She didn't perform for people. She danced for the sky. At 10, she was taken to the monolithic spiral of Ubral Tor, where the Rainbone Order trained stormkin to shape cloud patterns through motion and vibrational chant. Most spent years learning the basic weather sway, the body form designed to invite mist, fog, or light drizzle. Saela performed a forgotten downburst ritual her first week, involuntarily. A freak storm pounded the stone walls. Lightning danced along the spiral. One monk lost all their hair from static discharge. No one blamed her. She was placed in seclusion for safety, not punishment. And there, in solitude, she invented her own weather forms. Spiral feet for fog rising, collar wind twist for high-pressure release, humdrop pose for summoning memory rain, the kind that made people cry and didn't know why. At 16, she set out barefoot on her storm path, a rite where one travels across forgotten lands to collect echoes of lost storms and return the rhythm to the land. Walked for 3 years, gathering the rhythm of a monsoon buried by drought, the pulse of a snowstorm mourned by highland tribes, the memory of a lightning storm that struck a war ceasefire. Each was woven into her rainbone drum, carved from the rib of a long-dead sky whale and inlaid with crystal. She did not use it to play music. She used it to open conversations with thunder. On her 21st naming day, Saela performed a final rite, the Skybone Dance, a legendary storm weave said to bring harmony between the upper sky and lower heart. It could only be done in lightning. The ritual was simple in motion, but brutal in cost. One misstep, and the storm might strike the dancer. One overreach, and the clouds might consume memory itself. Saela danced for 9 hours straight in the basin of Ol. The wind formed spirals, the rain shimmered sideways, and finally thunder stopped. It didn't fade, it paused. The clouds knelt low, and every old tree in the marsh bent slightly toward her. Saela vanished soon after the ritual. Some say she danced into the sky. Others say she became the sound between raindrops, guiding those who've lost rhythm. In modern Zarel, stormwalkers still tap their feet before crossing puddles, hoping for a whisper of her beat. In drought years, villagers leave bone flutes hanging in trees. waiting for wind to sing through them in her cadence. And every few decades a child is born who dances before they speak. They say their bones itch when clouds form. They say the sky listens when they move. And always, somewhere, Sayla's drum still hums. And that's it for today. Thanks for listening to Echoes of My Imagination. I'm Tracy Lee. Don't forget to subscribe and share, and I'll catch you next time.